2021 is now over. So, how did my channel do? Stay tuned as we review my previous year. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a good Christmas and a new year. I'm glad that you're returning and watching this video, so thanks for that. If you're new to this channel and maybe you like some of the videos, please hit the like button, or maybe even better, subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my Facebook page. Or if you just want to watch the video and get something from it, then wonderful, and thanks that you're with us. So if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I've been going for just over a year now. So today we're going to review my 2021 with creating videos. So I set myself a challenge at the beginning of 2021 with some goals. Now, have I met these goals? Well, we'll soon find out. These are the goals which I set last January. So here they are. So create 52 videos in the year and get 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So did I pass or did I fail? Well, in one sense, when you're doing what I'm doing, it's hard to judge because I don't know what my videos are doing in somebody's hearts. You can look at the views and the followers, but it's inside that I'm trying to hit, and that is hard to measure. But I still probably failed if we're just looking at these terms. So 52 years in the year, that was obviously one per week. That was a pretty crazy challenge that I gave myself, and I didn't do it, and it wasn't really feasible, to be honest. So let's see how many videos I did do, and I have it on the screen next to me. So on YouTube, I put my videos on YouTube and Facebook, but I did 30 videos. I did 7 mini Easter video series, very short ones, and I did 3 live sermons. So adding together, that's 40, so it's shy of 52. However, I'm happy with that, to be honest. 30 videos, some of them ranging from 7 minutes up to an hour. So you have a big difference then. Obviously, if it's a 7-minute video, there's going to be less studying, whereas a 1 hour video, a lot more, and a lot more video editing, etc, etc. 3 live sermons. I did my most recent one the beginning of January, so a couple of days ago. So even though that was this year, my studying was all last year, so I'll put it in that. So 3 live sermons, all around, I think, 30 to 40 minutes long. So again, a lot more preparation for a live sermon than a video like this, because when I'm live, I can edit, which means I need to know what I'm saying. So even though I didn't hit the 52, I'm very happy with what I did there, as it is hard and tiring doing it. Next one, get 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Now this, in one sense, is out of my hands, because yes, you're going to have likable and watchable videos, but it's the content that I'm doing, it's God which draws people to himself. So I know I won't get a lot of views and followers, which is perfectly fine. I knew this before I came into making these videos. So how many did I get? Well, currently on YouTube I have 12 subscribers, so thank you 12 people. One of those might actually be my other YouTube one. So 11, thanks 11 people. Facebook, they don't have subscribers, I believe they're called followers, and on here it looks like I have 30 followers. So 30 add 12 is 42. So again, shy of the 50, but again, I'm happy with that. I've got a bit of a cold. Now just a little comparison between Facebook and YouTube, in case somebody watching this video is thinking about creating videos themselves. I find it a lot harder to create and get a following on YouTube than Facebook. Facebook, obviously you can interact more. Obviously it's more of a video. You can upload pictures, so I can upload some pictures to draw some attention, whereas Facebook, YouTube, you need X amount of followers before you can upload photos, so it's just videos. So obviously on Facebook I have a few friends, so they would naturally see my videos as well. Again, YouTube, you're starting from completely blank, so you're just hoping that the video gets in the right hands and maybe then they share it. But it's, as you can see from my views in a minute, it's definitely a lot harder on YouTube to grow a following than Facebook. It's a lot more impersonal as well. That might just because it's smaller. I don't have any conversations on YouTube with people, whereas Facebook, you get a few comments here and there and you can respond back. So it's a bit more intimate in that sense, Facebook, as in you can get more connections with people, whereas at the minute YouTube is just videos and I don't get many views at all, which we will go to now actually. So what was my best viewed video on YouTube in 2021? Well, if we pull it up on my screen, I will tell you what that was, and a little bit surprising to be honest. So here we go. Ignore welcome to my channel, but it's Humbling the Prideful, which is a Daniel series. As you can see, 33 views, and that's a lot for YouTube. As you can see, average view duration 1 minute. I have no idea why that got 33 views. It was in August. It's very random, because if you look at my other views, there was a lot lower. Suddenly that just had a burst. So whether it got to a specific group of people who watched it, I have no idea. Next, Why the Bible is True Part 2, 29 views, average 4 minutes 29, which is very good. This one's a little bit different because on Facebook I shared this video. You can boost it. You got to pay £5 on Facebook to boost it, and I put the link to my YouTube channel on the boost, so it would have shown to a lot more people on Facebook, and a few would have clicked it and gone over to my YouTube channel and potentially have watched it via that. So that's why that is maybe got some more views, whereas Humbling the Prideful, I have no idea. But again, my views are very low. I understand it. It's hard to grow a following on that. So Facebook, what about Facebook? What's my most viewed video? Well, if we look now, it's a bit different, this one. The figures are very, they're not very accurate, as we can see. So if you look at the Courageous Captives, again, my Daniel series, whether that's telling me something, I don't know, but as you can see, minutes viewed 480. But this is the thing here, 19 1 minute views. Look at that. The 3 second views, 144. On Facebook, when people scroll, videos auto play. So when you're scrolling, you might stop for a sec and a video auto plays. That classes as a view, even if they just scroll quickly past it. So that's, look at my second one, 1600 3 second views. I boosted that one on Facebook, and as you can see, it's been high, maybe because the boost, but look at that, 1,620 have just scrolled and it's maybe just played instantly and they've not stayed to watch it. So again, I don't get that many views, but I do get a lot more on Facebook than I do YouTube. But again, I'm not sure how accurate that is with this 3 second thing. But Courageous Captives, Daniel series, and also the one on Facebook, YouTube, was Daniel series. And if you look at the minutes on the Facebook, 42 minutes was the most viewed, and I think the one on YouTube, I think that might be 30 plus minutes. I can't see, but that's an interesting fact, because some people when you watch on YouTube or Facebook, they do little 5 to 10 minute views and they get videos and they get a lot more views, whereas I've gone different, and it just shows that the most views I've had, they've been 40 plus minutes. Most of them might have not watched it to the end, but still looking at the stats here, they're still the most viewed and the most minutes viewed. So I'm not sure whether that's something to read into. But back to my notes. So how did I think I did last year? Well, obviously it was COVID, the beginning of 2021, and I was off work for a few months, and naturally I was a lot more eager, I had a lot more energy, I could think about what I was doing more, have the time, could stay up later to do my video editing. So I was pretty solid at the beginning and through the middle, and then the last couple of months, I'm not going to lie, it's been a lot of a struggle, more of a struggle. Working full time, having 2 children. I now every 3 weeks do a Bible study. It's tiring and time consuming, and sometime in the evening when you get back from work and the kids are in bed, you just, being honest, sometimes you just can't be bothered and you just want to just lie down and chill. So I would say that's definitely happened the last couple of months, and I think my videos have eased off, but I need to be realistic and understand that I can't do it all, and 1 video a week is very unrealistic at my current stage in life. I started off doing my videos were around the 10-minute mark. I did a lot of video editing, which takes hours, because I felt like a lot of people might watch shorter videos, and as the year went on, I just changed my style and I went less for the video editing purely for time-saking purposes, because it was taking too much time, and obviously I'm limited with spare time with my current circumstances. So I went for, which might sound strange, I went for longer videos but less editing, which meant I needed to get it right what I was saying. So I started doing the Daniel series, and some of the videos was an hour, 40 minutes, and I really enjoyed the study, and as you can see, it looks like people enjoy that too. So I went for longer videos thinking, I know this is going to get less views, but deep down I want people to learn and grow and understand the Bible, and by doing studies that is going to help people. And if 5 people only watch them and get something from it, then 100 but might only watch it for 30 seconds a minute, I would prefer the 5. So doing the Bible study is going to get less views, but I want Christians to grow in the faith and learn more. So in the end, I started shortening my Bible studies to 30 minutes. Again, 1 for myself, because less time maybe studying and video editing, so I'm going to try and cram it all into 30. So I think I might carrying on doing that from now on. I feel like I'm going on. So what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I definitely got braver. I'm definitely growing as a Christian, because even if nobody watches these videos, then I'm getting edifying myself, I'm learning, I'm growing, because I have to study to create these videos. So even if no one watches it, I'm a winner in it all. But hopefully people do watch it. On another note, at Christmas time a few weeks ago, I decided to write a card with a letter inside explaining that I was a Christian and that I make videos, and that I invited them to a carol service at a church. So I must have done around 40 houses, which again took a good few hours to do all the cards, the printouts and the messages and sticking it down. Then me and my son went and posted them through our neighbours' houses. And if you're just looking at short term, which you shouldn't when you're doing something that I'm doing, but if you did, then you'd think, what's the point? It's not working, because nobody turned up to the carol service. I got a couple of responses. I met a Catholic couple in my street, had a good conversation there. I had a lovely message from another house that where the lady said that she would have come but she was working, and that she was grateful and it was kind that I gave the card. So behind the scenes something might be happening, even though you might not see the fruit now. And that should be the inspiration for me, and if you create videos or if you're a Christian, to keep telling people, keep sharing, because you might not see anything in 6 months, but God might be working behind the scenes in people's lives. So that's why we should press on and keep doing it, and that's why I'm going to do it. I don't know who's watching my videos. It might be somebody in my family, my friends who I care about, who I want them to become a Christian. So they might be watching my videos week in, week out. Even though I could never know they're watching, they might be, and God might be starting to turn their heart towards Him. So I need to persevere, keep on, and hope that God draws His people to Himself. So that's a general review of my 2021 with this new channel. I feel like I'm going on and I've got a bit of a cold. So I will quickly just look at some 2022 goals, and I've done some just generic goals because some goals are hard to keep, and I felt like the last year's goals, did they inspire me? Not massively, to be honest. They were just up there on my wall and I could see them every day. So whether it did something inside, I don't know, but it's just something cool to try and achieve. So evangelism. My last message at our church, if you've not watched it, go and watch it, was about sharing Jesus with people. And that's my weakest thing personally, so I'm trying to get better at that. As I said, I've done a bit with my neighbours, so now I spoke to a few of my friends, had good conversations, so now I'm pressing on, I'm growing, so I just need to try and get better at that. I'm going to order myself something called a salvation band, and it goes around your wrist, and it has, I think, 5 or 6 colours, and each colour represents a Bible verse about salvation. And I think this is pretty cool because, one, it's noticeable. So if somebody sees it on your arm, they might ask questions, and then obviously a conversation starts there. So I'm going to order one of them, one for conversation starters, and for two, I want to try and memorise the Bible, the scriptures on each of the colour, so that if someone asks me, I don't have to look at the notes, I can know it off by heart. So it's a win-win there, but obviously I'm opening myself up to conversations with people and being brave and trying to be out there a little bit. So it's just a little thing, but the little things could help. So I'm going to try and get better this year at that. I want to finish my Daniel series. It's great now I've seen that they were my most viewed videos, so might be something there. I think I'm on Daniel 6 at the minute, which I've not done the Lion's Den yet, which you probably heard of. So I've got a good few videos lined up there, a few chapters, so I want to finish that this year. I want to get through that. And another one that's just out there, I want to preach live 5 times. I'm not going to class this year as number 1, so from now I'm on 0. I probably got 1 in the summer, and then who knows what doors may open for me at my church. Speaking elsewhere, I have no idea what the future holds for me. So there's a few of my personal goals regarding being a Christian on this channel. So that's basically it. So I thank you for watching this video. It's a lot longer than I thought, but I'm glad that you're supporting this channel. It means a lot. I just want to end with a scripture, because some might say, what's the point in the videos? If you're getting hardly any views, then why don't you just stop? Isaiah 55:11. So will my word, meaning scripture, be which goes forth from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, without accomplishing what I desire, and without succeeding in the matter for which I sent it. So his word will not return to him empty. So every time I create videos and I do a study and speak the word and learn about the word, God is doing something with that word. He is doing something in people's hearts. So whatever hearts He's chosen to prepare good soil for when the word comes out. So I just hope that there's somebody watching these videos where God is preparing something in their hearts. And it'd be wonderful to hear somebody's story if maybe one of my videos is impacting yourself. I take no credit. The words that I say are nothing. I can never change anybody's heart by my own words or my opinions or whatever. It's all the word of God, and I'm just reading and telling people about that word, and that word is what transforms people's lives. So thanks for sticking around and watching these videos. Join me whenever I do my next video, hopefully the next few weeks. So God bless, take care, bye.